Great Monday, extraordinary people. Welcome to your motivational vitamin. This is Zainabu on your motivational Mondays, and you are extraordinary. Happy new week. Happy November to you all. I don't think I did a video last week, so this is my first video in November. So happy new month. Happy November. Welcome. And let's get started right away. Scripture that I want to share with you all today comes from Proverbs 17:22. This is a scripture it just awakens me, just gives me energy and just life, really. And so if you can go with me to Proverbs 17:22, it reads, "A happy heart is good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing. But a broken spirit dries up the bones. A happy heart is good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing. But a broken spirit dries up the bones." And this is just such a life-giving scripture. It kind of put everything in perspective. When we're happy, when our hearts are happy, it's a good medicine. When we have cheerful minds, it brings healing because we're not boggling our minds with things that are distressful, that are painful, and a broken spirit dries up the bones. So we want to stay on that end of having that happy heart, having that cheerful mind. And even as it lead me today into our topic, as I title it, exposing your invincible illnesses, exposing your invincible illnesses. And I believe this is such a great scripture in that. What are those invincible illnesses, such as anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide? These are things that are invincible that are only we internally are dealing with. So from the physical, somebody can pretend to be happy, joyful, or everything is going perfectly in their lives. But inside they are dying, which is why every now and then this is a topic that I like to keep at the forefront, because each and every day, many, many people out there are struggling with these mental illnesses, mental health, with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, loneliness. All of these things are invincible illnesses. And the thing about these things, you don't want to be the one going through them alone, because chances are you might think maybe if you talk to somebody, they might think you're crazy or you're losing it. That's just the devil in your mind playing with you, telling you to end it all. You're not worth it. You're not valuable. Nobody cares. Somebody cares. The fact that you were placed on this earth, the fact that you were placed in your mother's womb to be birthed on this earth, and you saw another day today, you are seeing another day today, you are valuable. You are important. You are worthy. And so don't allow these things to take control of you. And as I mentioned, sometimes we don't want to talk to people about these things. I myself have experienced that, where one day, this was years ago, a friend of mine, called me and kind of exposing these things that she was having, the things that I'm talking about, anxiety being one of those main things, panic attacks. And as she was talking to me, I'm listening to her. It's almost like it was a mirror matching one another. And as she finished telling me what she was experiencing, I myself was able to open to her. Here we are, great friends, to the naked eye. Her life seems like it's going fine. Mine seems like it's going fine. Happy person, what have you, because sometimes you do put up that facade, but inside you are dying. So she exposed to me what she was dealing with panic attacks and anxiety. And likewise, I was able to share my struggle in those areas with her. And it was just like a moment of just a lifting of heaviness from both of our spirit. Because here she was, she didn't want to talk to anybody about it. And this is something I've never also talk to anybody about either. Through that, though, it was the grace of God. Me reading, the Bible, me listening to things that are going to stand as positive rather than me focusing on those panic attacks, anxiety attacks. And so as she shared her story with me, as we share with one another, within that, through that, she was able even to write a book about being set free from anxiety. And so today, that is my encouragement to you. Don't feel that you have to face this alone. Who is that person that you can confide in, that you can trust in exposing this invisible illness that you're dealing with? Don't think that don't feel that they're going to think you're crazy. If it's somebody who really cares for you, about your well-being, about your happy heart, about your cheerful mind, and your spirit not being broken down, they're going to find a way to help you instead of judging you and looking at you from a negative eye. And so today, my encouragement to you, find ways where you can expose your invincible illnesses. Because putting on a facade, this pretentious life you're living, it's not doing anybody good, but it's only going to continue to destroy you internally. But today, take that first step in exposing that, confiding in somebody of what you're going through. And so you too can be on the first step of your way to healing. So go out there today. Let's go create something extraordinary because you are extraordinary.